started with Brock Bowen from Smithton School. He can come right around here. So this is Brock, and he is getting the very first Do the Right Thing Award for 2017. Brock was lucky enough to be nominated by Smithton School's super awesome secretary, Mrs. Kathy Belding. Mrs. Belding said, Brock is a 5th grade student with a very big heart. He and his grandpa started a project working on bikes. Brock had a bike that he had outgrown. He and his grandpa worked diligently to fix it up. He put new tires on it and painted it. It looked brand new when he finished it. His grandpa asked him if he wanted to sell it to make a little money. Brock decided he didn't want to sell it, but would rather donate it to school and have Mrs. Kathy find a new home for it with a child who could use it but didn't have the means to buy one. The bike went to a child who could really use it but could not afford one. He was so happy when he saw his bike under the Christmas tree this year. Thanks to Brock's compassion and big heart, another child is enjoying a bike that is just like new. So today we are recognizing Brock Bowen for doing the right thing. And we want to thank Mrs. Kathy Belding for nominating Brock. Thank you. All right, Brock, what would you like to be when you get older?
I would like to be a diesel mechanic.
A diesel mechanic, very specific. Very good. Congratulations. We're done with you. You can sit back down. Did Derek Brooks come in? Do we have Derek?
We don't have Derek.
All right. Mackenzie Brown of Confluence Preparatory Academy. When at school, there are all kinds of kids. Some of them step up when needed, some don't. Mackenzie is one of those that steps up, setting herself apart from all the others. Miss Joyce Sutherland Wade, who nominated her, said Mackenzie assisted a teacher who was having a seizure during school. Mackenzie has a relative who has seizures and knew exactly how to keep the classroom quiet. She turned the teacher to the side and kept her protected until the school nurse and security team arrived. Thanks to Mackenzie's fast thinking, the teacher was able to return to school the next day. Yeah. Thanks to her courage and quick thinking, she made a difficult situation safer for the teacher and her classmates. So today we're recognizing Mackenzie Brown for doing the right thing. Is your teacher, Mrs. Sutherland Wade, here?
Yes, she's right here.
Thank you for nominating. Mackenzie, what would you like to be when you get older?
I wanted to be a lawyer.
A lawyer. Nice. Good job. All right, Xavier Cole from Signal Hill Elementary. When you are at school, you expect only the people who are supposed to be there inside. Well, Miss Brooke Weimers, who nominated Xavier, said on the morning of November 8th, Xavier entered Signal Hill School to eat breakfast in the cafeteria. Xavier witnessed 2 males exit the building with a purse and leave in their vehicle. Xavier had the courage to remain calm and find adults immediately. His quick response allowed the school to notify the Belleville Police Department with very specific descriptions. Xavier continued to cooperate and assist both administration and police in the specific details of the theft. Thanks to Xavier's quick thinking and attentiveness, one of the men was located outside the building and apprehended, keeping our school family and community safe. The specific details regarding clothing also played a key role in identifying and apprehending the second gentleman. Thanks to his bravery and quick thinking, the administration and officers were able to quickly take action. So today we are recognizing Xavier Cole for doing the right thing. Is Brooke Weimers here?
No, his first teacher, his kindergarten teacher is here.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you for being here. Xavier, you want to be a police officer?
No.
What would you like to be when you get older?
A lawyer.
A lawyer, okay. That's, it's like Law and Order. Nice. Very good. Got a lot of lawyers so far this morning. Okay, next up we have Matthew Evans from Mascoutah Elementary. When you celebrate your birthday, how do you do it? A party, some cake? Well, let me tell you about Matthew's way of celebrating his birthday. Mrs. Kim Enriquez, who nominated Matthew, said at dinner each night, Matthew's family talks about being thankful for what they have and about giving to others. A couple years ago, this family vacationed in the Smoky Mountains, specifically in Gatlinburg. The family loved it there on vacation. We are all aware of the recent fires in that area, and the fires were something that had been on Matthew's mind. So Matthew decided that he wanted to spend $200 of his birthday money to buy presents for the children who lost everything in Gatlinburg. He handed out flyers at school asking for anyone who would like to donate a present. The family drove down all of the presents that were donated on December 15th. What a great example of helping others. This is a great example to show that even a child can make a huge impact in our world through a kind act. Thanks to his kindness and compassion, children in Gatlinburg have someone concerned for them and their well-being. So today we are recognizing Matthew Evans for doing the right thing. And Kim Enriquez.
No, his teacher is here, Miss Loden.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for being here. Matthew, that was so cool what you did. What would you like to be when you get older?
I would like to be an architect.
Nice. My dad's an architect, so I like that. Very good. You can sit back down. Next up, we have Carolyn Gieb from Central Junior High School. The wonderful generosity of an entire school was spearheaded by this young lady. Jamie Creek, who nominated Carolyn, said Carolyn organized a toy drive for St. Louis Children's Hospital. She wanted to do something good for the community during this holiday season. Well, because of her work, Central Junior High School donated nearly 800 toys and other items for patients who needed a brighter holiday. Thanks to her determination and generosity, she inspired her school to make a difference in the lives of those patients at Children's who needed a little light in their holiday. So today we recognize Carolyn Gieb for doing the right thing. $800 toys, that's a lot of toys. How long did it take you to gather that many?
We did it for like a week and a half.
Wow, that is an amazing amount of toys. Is Jamie Creek here?
No, but my principal is.
Where is she? He.
Yeah, Mrs. Creek couldn't make it.
Okay, thank you for being here this morning. What would you like to be when you get older?
An English teacher.
An English teacher. Very cool. Well done. We have a very sharply dressed young man in the front row, Mr. Colin McAuliffe from Highcroft Ridge Elementary. Those red socks, that's cool. Well, honesty is a wonderful virtue, and it can be hard to find some days. However, not if Colin is around. Miss Nancy Dorr, who nominated Colin, said while doing after Thanksgiving shopping at Dick's Sporting Goods in Chesterfield Commons, Colin found a $10 bill on the floor. He immediately looked around to see who could have dropped it, but there wasn't anyone around. He commented that he was worried someone had lost their Christmas shopping money and wouldn't be able to buy presents. When asked what he thought he should do, without any hesitation, he said, "Turn it in to the boss." So Colin proceeded to the front desk and waited for someone to help, as they were very busy. Colin reported the situation to an employee, relaying how he was concerned for the person who lost their Christmas money. The stunned employee gave him a fist bump and told him he'd turn it into the store manager. Colin did the right thing because he never hesitated and wanted to do all he could to make sure this money was returned to its rightful owner. Thanks to his honesty and trustworthiness, a stranger, a store employee, a manager, and Colin's family were provided with a refreshing sense of everything that is right with the world. So today we are recognizing Colin McAuliffe for doing the right thing. Is Nancy Dorr here this morning? Oh, she is. Okay, thank you for being here, for Colin. What would you like to be when you get older?
Video game designer.
A video game designer. What is your favorite video game? FIFA. Oh yeah, the soccer game. Very cool. Well, congratulations, Colin. Lexi Owen from Smithton School, come on up.
Can you see her okay? Can you see her?
Should we have her stand on a box or something? Okay. Well, some days you just need a friend, someone to show they care, someone to be a great example. Let's get a mirror for Lexi because that's who she is. Ms. Abby Hoover, who nominated Lexi, said, "I would like to nominate my kindergarten student, Lexi, for Do the Right Thing." Lexi came to me and told me about this club that she had started called the Let's Help Jack Club. Lexi started this club when she noticed that Jack, another student in our class, needed help with the class's daily routine. In the classroom, Lexi helps Jack unpack, take off his coat, and helps with hanging it in his cubby, helping him to make a lunch choice, and showing him how to put his hand over his heart for the Pledge of Allegiance. At recess time, she helps him get on the big swings outside and pushes him, and she stands at the bottom of the slide to catch him. She kindly reminds him not to throw rocks and always makes sure he has someone to play with. Lexi also sits with Jack at lunch and holds his hand when it's time to line up. Lexi is such a sweetheart and an amazing role model for our class. She has a heart of gold, and it has been rubbing off on the other students in the class. They now have a special handshake. Oh, this is just too cute. They have a special handshake that they do as they say, "Let's help Jack." It melts her heart, her teacher's heart, to see Lexi and her 5-year-old classmates being so nurturing and kind. Well, thanks to her friendship and encouragement, a classmate has a valuable friend and other classmates have a great role model. So today we are recognizing Lexi Owen for doing the right thing. Is Miss Abby Hoover here? Thank you for being here.
Jack is also here.
Oh, Jack! Can I just say, Lexi and Jack, that is what you call friendship goals. I wish I had a friend like you, Lexi. Have you thought about what you want to be when you get older? What is it?
A doctor. I want to be a paramedic, but my dad said to be a doctor because doctors are more money.
Good girl. Always listen to your daddy. Good job, Lexi. I don't know. I have a feeling she's gonna be so famous someday. She's just, wow. Well, next we have Tristan Peterson and Bryce Pernew from Valley Catholic Grade School. Action takers and upstanders, that is how to describe these two guys right here. Miss Mary Joggers, who nominated Tristan and Bryce, said at recess, Bryce Pernew and Tristan Peterson noticed 2 first graders in an argument. The arguing boys started to hit each other. Bryce and Tristan both ran to get me so I could help. They did not want anyone to argue or fight and knew that getting an adult was the right thing to do. I am nominating both boys for being peacemakers and keeping justice at our school. Both Bryce and Tristan have such a genuine respect for people. Thanks to their integrity and compassion, younger students were offered guidance on how to handle problems and were prevented from hurting each other further with their quick action. So today we are recognizing Tristan Peterson and Bryce Pernew for doing the right thing. Do we have Ms. Mary Joggers here?
No, their classroom teacher is here today.
Okay, thank you for being here. Tristan, what would you like to be when you get older?
All right.
A police officer. Wait, hang on a second. We got to hear from Bryce. What would you like to be when
Same thing.
Also a police officer. Man. Already finding the action, stopping the fights. Well, you got a lot of people right here who are very proud of you for saying that.
Yep.
Well, next we have Matthew Shelton from West Haven Elementary School. We all know that school can be hard, it can be challenging, it can be wonderful, it can be fun. Every day can be an adventure. It's how you handle a situation that shows your true character. Miss Bree Badgley, who nominated Matthew, said Matthew was recently the victim of a bullying incident in which he displayed amazing character and chose not to respond in anger. The incident was reported without Matt being aware. As the details came known, it brought several teachers to tears for not only what Matthew went through, but how he handled it like such a young gentleman. Matt is a shining light of character and is an excellent role model to his younger brothers. In a society consumed with violence and bullying, Matt is a beacon of hope for the youth of this country. I know he will do great things in his school years ahead. Thanks to his perseverance and integrity, teachers and other students have a hero in how to handle a situation, and action was able to be taken to correct an injustice. So today we are recognizing Matthew Shelton for doing the right thing. Is Miss Bree Badgley here? Thank you for nominating. Matthew, what would you like to be when you get older?
I would like to play in the NBA.
Nice. What's your favorite team? And I know you're going to say the Lakers.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
Oh. Wow. There was a time, man. Okay. All right. That's good.
Kobe's gone.
You know my last name, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll leave it there. Okay. Jimmy Walker from Rockwood Summit High School. You know, some people, they just have it. They know how to handle themselves. They are a leader who helps others make choices. Officer Daniel Sanner, who nominated Jimmy, said, as the SRO at Rockwood Summit High, I have observed Jimmy set a positive example for his fellow students and athletes for several years. The most recent example is when another student caused a disturbance in the school, which was completely unacceptable. The incident happened near indoor athletic practices as well as the weight room where Jimmy was lifting after school. Upon realizing what this student had done, Jimmy took action, sternly but appropriately letting the student know his behavior was unacceptable. Due to this action, the incident, which could have escalated and put others in danger, was able to be brought under control quickly by school administration. Thanks to his citizenship and fairness, he serves as an example, role model, and a leader within a school for others to look up to. So today we are recognizing Jimmy Walker for doing the right thing. And is Officer Sanner here today?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, thanks for being here. Jimmy, what would you like to do when you get older?
Physical therapist.
Physical therapy, like you could do sports medicine and stuff like that. Very cool. Good for you. Well, that is all of our Do the Right Thing winners for this morning. Let's give them all another round of applause. Each and every month, hundreds of kids get certificates from Chief Belmer, Chief Dotson, and Chief Clay, soon to be Chief Van Hook, along with McDonald's meals and Do the Right Thing t-shirts. Every single child, again, is a winner and deserves to be recognized. Let's promote the program by continuing to nominate children. Thank you to everybody here who's already nominated these kids this morning. We all have a chance to make a difference. I would like to now take a moment to acknowledge other people in the room who deserve a big round of applause. That is the parents, teachers, and guardians of our Do the Right Thing winners. If you could all stand. Teachers that may not have, well, let's give a round of applause to all teachers in case I left any of you out. Any other police officers in the room, we want to recognize you right now as well, and thank you for being here. Anyone I may not have mentioned, anyone who's here in support of our program, we appreciate you being a part of this each and every single month. Please remember to refer to the website listed on the program. We got the Facebook page, and don't forget News 4 tonight at 6. See the wave, see the smiles, all these wonderful kids. Thank you all for being here and have a wonderful day.
about the right hand? Yeah.
One more time.
The right hand. All right, we are going to wave with that right hand. I need
Look
you to
here and wave. Cool. Are you timing it, Miss Tracy? Cool, everybody wave and smile. This is for all your friends at home. All your classmates. Woohoo! Your relatives. Grandma, grandpa. Your dog, cat, gerbil, frog. Tarantula. Keep smiling. Woohoo! Everybody wave. Cool. This is where everybody's going to see you tonight on TV. It's so cool.
All right, and let's go ahead and let's switch to the other hand.
And wave to the left-handed people. This is for your left-handed friends. Everybody wave. Look over here still. You're on TV. Woohoo! This is what's going to put you on TV tonight. It's so exciting. Everybody keep smiling. And this is what it's going to be like when we put film in
All right,
the camera.
Let's watch our hands. Let's keep waving, but watch your
Keep
hand next to
waving.
you. Control it.
Smile, yes.
There you go.
1 more hour. Cool.
All right, you guys did awesome. Don't move
Don't
though.
move.
Put your hands down.
This is where the parents can come to the center and
All
take
right.
pictures.
So parents, this is your opportunity.
And then once you get your picture, go